Welcome into the Sports Tree Studio, ladies and gentlemen, for this week's edition of Talk Birdie, presented to you by Everyday Freight. Help your business coordinate commercial shipments from one skid up to full loads all across North America. Everyday Freight for your shipping needs. Jon Rahm won the Masters. There's your update. If you watched the Monday morning wrap, we wrapped up all of our Masters best bets. We wrapped up how Jon Rahm did, top amateur, with the Brooks Koepka showing, the Phil Mickelson showing. Absolutely crazy week at the Masters, but now we're back into PGA action. Now we're heading to Harbour Town Golf Links, and the Heritage has been a staple. RBC Heritage, the Heritage Classic, whatever you may call it, has been a staple of the PGA Tour since 1969, and this is one of the shortest courses on tour. Pete Dye designed it with the help of Jack Nicklaus, so it's a pristine course. I believe it's top 7 right now, ranked top 7 in the best courses in the United States. Just over 7,100 yards and a par 71, so very short, tight fairways. This is a second shot golf course, a shot shaper's paradise. That's what we're looking for this week. Guys that can shape their second shots and give themselves the birdie opportunities and convert on those birdie opportunities. Approach play is everything. Now that we have our key to success, we can start building our betting card, and let's look at the field. And obviously, Scotty Scheffler leads the way, 8.5 to 1 on a lot of sports books. I will not be playing Scotty Scheffler this week. I think there's value further in the field. However, another top 10 finish. This guy hasn't finished outside the top 12 literally since October. I believe it was the CJ Cup. That is absurd. That's insane. We hit him for a top 10 finish at the Masters at plus 150 with the boost on Bet365 last week. Could possibly be playing Scotty Scheffler for a top 10, top 20 finish, depending on the line and the value that we see in the field. But for an outright, we'll be moving on. Jon Rahm, he won the Masters. He could easily go out and go back-to-back. However, I'm going to give him a week off. He just won arguably the biggest tournament of his life, one of the biggest tournaments of his life. So, Rambo went to ASU. I'm not really hopping on that party train after the win. Looking at Patrick Cantlay now. Patrick Cantlay is the one of the kind of big three in this field now that Rory McIlroy has withdrawn that could be interesting. He has 4 consecutive top 20 finishes and 4 top 7s here in 5 starts. He is that shot shaper. He's a free agent with his clubs right now, so he's using any clubs he wants. He's not hindered. He doesn't have to use a Callaway, doesn't have to use TaylorMade. He's using whatever he wants in his bag, and it is showing with his recent performances. So I will be playing Patrick Cantlay probably, whether it's a top 20 spot in head-to-head markets. Find a place to plug in Patrick Cantlay because he's in excellent form right now, and he's going to a track where he's had a lot of success. Moving up the field, looking at a 20 to 1 spot, I've already purchased this ticket. Collin Morikawa at 20 to 1. I absolutely love those odds for the 2-time major winner. No, he hasn't been in great form consistently this season. However, he's coming off a top 10 at the Masters. He has 3 top 6 finishes in 8 starts in 2023, so it's very much so a boom or bust. But I love the boom here at this track. He's tailor-made for Harbour Town. Literally tailor-made. He doesn't hit it that far, and he uses tailor-made clubs. Haha. And his approach game is some of the best in the PGA Tour. He actually ranks second on the PGA Tour in strokes gained on approach. This is the week for Collin Morikawa to break out and really get his 2023 started. I love the Collin Morikawa ticket. Jordan Spieth, I understand it. He made a push at Sunday at the Masters. He won here last year. Jordan Spieth could make sense to me. I'm not sure if it's as tempting for me as the Collin Morikawa ticket. I just think the value for Collin Morikawa is great. Jordan Spieth, obviously great value. There could be a possibility of playing him. Not entirely sure yet. Cam Young at 22 to 1. Must be played. He finished T7 at the Masters last week alongside Paul Tesori. He's been playing much better. This was one of Webb Simpson's favorite golf courses when he was playing with Paul Tesori. And now Paul Tesori is on the bag for Cam Young. Paul Tesori is going to know this course like the back of his hand. He's going to give Cam Young some great tips. Plus, Cam Young is one of the most consistent golfers in the field on the PGA Tour. Why can't he finally get a win? Maybe this is the week. It would make sense. An elevated event. Don't go out and win the easy ones. Go out and win the tough ones. That just seems like Cam Young's mantra. So I will be playing Cam Young in some markets for sure. And he's coming back for his second career start here. And he finished T3 here last year. So course history, all around great game and in great form. Cameron Young, let's go. Another guy I want to talk about in the 20 to 30 to 1 range, coming at 25 to 1, is Viktor Hovland. I think Victor could have a great week. He also finished T7 last week. He's one of the best players on approach in the PGA Tour, pardon me. And when it comes to taking advantages of the 3 par 5s this week, I think he will take advantage of those. One of the longer hitters on tour, although that doesn't correlate to the whole course. It's just when the scoring will be there, I believe Viktor Hovland will be able to convert. And that could be a possible reason why I look at a Viktor Hovland ticket. From the 30-1 range, I like Shane Lowry. Look, we played him for a top 20 finish at the Masters last week. He got the job done, and he is excellent on approach. He ranks 3rd on approach on the PGA Tour from 100 to 125 yards out, and that is realistically where this course is going to ask you to hit the ball. That is the Harbor Town layout. So if Shane Lowry can get up and down, he can get that putter going, get rolling on these Bermuda greens. I like Shane Lowry to possibly make some noise in that 30-1 range and play him possibly in some outright markets. Now that we've talked about the favorites and guys that could be playing from the 20 to 30-1 range, let's talk about JT Poston at 66-1 as our long shot. He's in great form right now. It's weird to say, but he's not really one of those guys that jumps off the page. But JT Poston already has 3 top 10s in 2023, including a T9 at the Dell Match Play. If we look closer into the statistical side of things, he's a great fit for this course. And in 4 appearances here, he has 3 top 10 finishes. That's not so bad, especially at 66-1. JT Poston for a top 20 spot is plus 275. There is your best bet for this show. We'll have all of our best bets brought to you by the Bogey Club on sportstree.ca. Make sure you stay tuned for our play of the day for this event. That'll be out probably on Wednesday. We are going to start getting Talk Birdie Me out on Tuesday for you guys, so you guys get an extra day to just browse the birdies. You look around, listen to Talk Birdie Me, maybe listen to it twice, and get in and check out our picks. So all of our PGA picks will be on sportstree.ca, brought to you by the Bogey Club. Before we get out of here, folks, we have to get into our Talk Birdie Me trivia raffle presented to you by Everyday Freight. Get in to win a pair of PGA tickets to any event that you would like to see next season. All you have to do is answer this question on sportstree.ca and subscribe. And remember, if you upgrade your subscription, you upgrade your chances of winning. Now, the RBC Heritage has been a staple on the PGA Tour since 1969. Which player has won it the most? That's right, I said earlier in the show, old tournament. Pete Dye coupled up with Jack Nicklaus to design this bad boy. Who has won it the most? The winner has actually won it 5 times. And I think it's going to surprise you who it is. Head over to sportstree.ca, answer that question, and we'll talk birdie to you next time.